I should really work on mix it up again. I'll work on that another time. Can I still log in? Twitch authorization. What? Yeah. Okay. Farts. Everything is gone. Alright, no mix it up for today. There was an there was an MMAJ mission making Armagem as part of the lecture. You might announce something about it. Oh, that looks fun. 4-player horror scenario. That might be fun to play with some people. Oh, that would be another idea. Just co-op scenarios. Yeah, that'd be neat. Hello, hello, whoever gets to catch this early bird special. I am just waiting for Arma to launch. We all know how long that takes to launch, especially with a lot of mods. Buh. I should actually remove X from the startup stream. I don't really use X that much anymore. Again, that's part of the whole burnout process. I guess what really got me was a lot of trying to make. Oh, my microphone is peaking. Sorry. Let me adjust that. Oh, testing. Okay, this should be better. I guess what led to much of the burnout with X was that I don't know if you check it out, you'll see that it's because of a lot of thumbnails. I've always tried to make custom thumbnails for my posts there, and as fun as it was quite the burnout. or it took a lot to make a custom thumbnail every time. So I still like to do it. I just might uh, work on simpler thumbnails. Gotta keep it simple. You know, simple, but it's out there. But I think this is enough time because the game is up. Uh, yeah, it's already been 6 minutes. Whoosh. There we go. Okay. This is, I think, one way to get some stuff going while also being productive at the same time. The sooner I finish this mission file, the better. If anyone from my unit or ROG or Reaper Operations Group does come on, then beware, spoilers ahead. Any Reaper operatives, make yourselves known. Make yourselves known when you're in, because then I can warn you about the spoilers. Which is a shame, but oh well. Nice little background noise. No pressure, no pressure. Oh my god, that's loud. Ooh, okay. Alright, so we just finished all the trees here, which I should probably hide. There we go. That way they shouldn't see much. So let's start on the area where they're going to start in. That would be around here. Actually, before that, let's also hide the walls. Or lock them so I don't accidentally drag them. There we go. Nice. I feel like the music's a little loud. Whoa, that's even louder. There we go. That should be good enough. Okie dokie. Just opening some stuff up on the sides. Some notes. We do like to document what we have planned. Okay. I'm gonna leave that open. Yeah, this is good. Alright. Alright, so to the actual mission making. If I'm looking off here to the side, I'm just checking some stuff in another monitor. I've got one here, and I've got another one there. So when I'm paying attention to the actual mission screen, then this is where I'm going to be. But okay. So I need an area where they start. Where they left off was in some kind of underground sewer system after barely making an escape. So they're going to have to resurface. I'm thinking... Did I already delete the hatch? I did. So I'm going to have to make a new hatch. So we need some wooden planks. Weathered plank? Yeah, weathered plank. 2 meters should be enough. No, it might be a little too much. Weathered plank. Not really the only... Right, 1 meter. Rotten board, no. Untreated board. Oh, it's untreated, okay. See, this is the weird part. This says this is 1 meter. This is 2 meters. Never mind, I'm just an idiot. Okay. So let's say they built the hatch around here. This seems like a good spot. So let's line you up. Sorry, if you hear background noise, that's my cat being very annoying. Nero, he says hi to the stream. Say hi, Nero. Say hi. Come on. I don't know if that's coming through the. Nero, say hi. I don't know if that's coming through. Okay. Okay. So we need the plank that they're going to be coming out from, which I can easily recreate here. I do need flatter ground, so we'll use this handy little tool here to flatten that. There we go. Now, before I proceed, let's add the teleportation script, which I do have saved. I do have a little private Discord where I save all my mission making stuff for Arma. So the teleport should be right here. Yeah. So this add action. Wait, no, that's to go inside. We don't want them to go back inside. So, well, I'll save that for later. For now, let's just make the hatch where they're going to be coming out of. And then we can have... I don't really have a handle already. I tried to look last time. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take these knives. Line it up like that. Stab it in here. And stab another one in here. I think that looks equal enough. Then I grab another one, rotate it to its side. This is a very painful handle to grasp. But it looks fancy. There we go. See? Look at that. That should work. Okay. So this hatch is where they'll be coming out of. One at a time. It'll pop them out here. So we need to add the marker where they'll be appearing. So we need an invisible helipad. And here we'll name it outside 1. Cool. Now we gotta make the area where they'll be underground, which I have done before. So they won't be able to see anything from here. So we can utilize this area. So it's just close in. Nero! Sorry, my cat is currently curling up in the curtains. Let me let me tend to that. One sec. Nero, please don't mess with the curtains. I think he's just hungry. You hungry? Yeah, it's okay. Wait, the beast has been fed. Okay. The beast has been fed. Get back to work. So they basically came out of a tunnel. So meaning we need to have them start in a tunnel. And with every mission in our unit, we have a quartermaster's shop, which is basically where they grab all their equipment at the start of the op. So we gotta make room for that. And I have just the idea how. But first I need some tunnels. Over here. SciTech is great. If you guys don't know about SciTech, you should check out their stuff. Really, really good stuff. Thankfully, there's already water here, so we can utilize this. I might push it farther out, actually. Because it's gonna look weird from here, I think. People are gonna be on the tower, so they might be able to see that corner. So I might have to bring it farther. Do we have any other sources of water? We do. We can go to the other side of this wall, actually. So, to hide it better. So we can utilize this area. that looks nice. Then we need the roof, where they'll be spawning in here. So I'm gonna have to move all of this forward, but I'll do that when I get there. For now, we gotta build this area out. Okay. Sci-tech tunnels, large. I think it was medium. Yeah, it was. Okay. And I think I used you, but alternatively, we can use. No. It has to look old. So this will work. We line you up here. Now we need some walls. Sci-tech walls. Okay. And I recall that we need a very specific set of materials here. I'm trying to recall. I think it was this one. So I'm going to put that on the side. Or it's this one. This metal room, actually. What is it called? Tunnel entrance. No, metal QM. QM metal wall 4M. Nero! My cat has the zoomies. Messing up my curtains. And then I remember a prop we need. We need bunker ground. Bunker ground. Just bunker. Bunker floor. I was wrong on all accounts. So we've got the floor there. It's not exactly lined up, but we can fix that. There we go. Okay, so with this, we gotta cover up the sides. Actually, I did this wrong. It used to be like that. That's how it should be set up. Funnily enough, I only learned how to connect my shapes only very recently. And instead of using the round tunnel as the start, it's better to use the square part first, so it's easier to connect walls around like this. So useful thing to know. Connect the walls up here. Connect the walls down there. Here, see, doesn't that look better? It's not lined up right. I don't think anyone would really mind. I hope. Okay, so we can just grab you. We can just move you around like that. I think that looks centered enough. Yeah, okay. So now we need this to lead into a room. A big enough room where people can gear up and get ready to move up. So we're gonna have to design another room here. We can, right. I need to set all of these to disable simulation just to save on a little bit of frame rate. There we go. Now we just duplicate the floors. Let's start with the sides. We are trying to accommodate at least 20 people. So the room's got to be sizable enough. We can push this back a little more. Actually, we don't need the ground. Okay, that should kind of be big enough. Let's see how big a person is. Yeah, that should be big enough, especially since we're adding multiple rooms anyway. Because what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be making another room to the side, which is where it'll lead to their quartermaster shop. Actually, let's utilize this square again. So connect that in there. So we gotta push the floor out by one more again. Then we can delete these floors to save on some frame rates. And there we go. That should be connected to the ground, at least close enough. There we go. Get some walls out here. Two more on the sides. I love making interiors, by the way. Arma doesn't have enough of those, and I always appreciate mod makers or mission makers that makes more interiors. In this case, Sci-tech made an entirely underground map. And in doing so, they also made an asset pack that underground map uses, which gives us a lot to work with when we want to make our own interiors or underground stuff. Pretty good, pretty good stuff. Pretty good. Okay, I kind of want them to start exiting from the sides. So we need a door. Yeah, we'll use these doors. Classical Half-Life doors. One there. And another one here. Oh my god, that is autosave scared the whoa. Little jumpy. Alright, so rotate doors. There we go. Then we can just duplicate this off to the side here. Now this one we can do you like that. That should be right, I think. A little gap. A little gap wouldn't hurt. There we go. Move this wall closer. Add another one here. Now I just have to copy those, move to this side. And I think that should line up well. A little bit more here. How to do the trick. Okay. For the roof, I just copied the floors. No one really notices. There we go. Now, there's still a gap on top of the doors, so we're just gonna grab a wall, push it up. Now, there is some textures freaking out over here, so the fix for that is just move it a little bit. And there we go. Connected. A little bit here as well, and there we go. We've got the start to our room. Now all I can do is push this forward. See this and this. I can move you like so. You can see a little bit of the water, so I'm gonna have to push that down. I can delete you. Just use the two of you, push it up. And you can go through here. Now what are these two rooms going to be for? Now this room is where they're going to exit. So I can put that along. I can put an extension around here. Or a door at least. Make another room here. Grab that wall, push it up here. Move it there. Duplicate that here. And then grab the same one, rotate it 90 degrees. Thank you for snapping. Horizontal snapping is great. And we copy the floors up for the roof to make the ceiling. Okay, so we've got our starting room here. Now I need a ladder. Thankfully, we have a... Okay, accidentally? No. Okay. So I can put this here. Nice typical sewer ladder. Line it up to the door. It should be around there. Now we don't want them to actually use this ladder. This ladder, we don't want them to climb it, or else they're just going to climb out of the room. So to prevent that from happening, I would normally put an invisible wall. Sorry, I'm looking back to check on my cats. If you see my model freezing a few times, that's because I'm looking back to my cat. Alright, so we have an invisible wall there. This will be our main trigger for them to climb up. Let me just push the wall a little forward. Now there. Whoa! I knocked down my microphone. Sorry about that. So here is where we put the script for the teleportation. So we want them to go outside. So this add action, climb up. Then we'll put the name of the invisible marker that I placed last time, which was outside 1. And we want them to be able to interact with this, let's say 3 meters out. Alright, so we've got the trigger, which we will test soon. Now let's decorate this room a little bit. Now that hatch that I made earlier, we can utilize that. I just need to copy the planks, paste them here, line it up, and move them up like so. And there we go. We have what looks like a hatch leading to the outside. So when they use the invisible trigger here, they should be able to move themselves to the outside. Now we can decorate. Actually, just to be safe, just in case they decide to look up, we'll add the same line of code to these planks here and the ladder itself. Just so wherever they look, they'll have the same action to climb up. Gives it a nice more, detection. So let's decorate this room a little. Let's just add, let's say, a crate here. Disable the simulation on that. Then the other crate here. There was a mod that made it so it optimizes the mission files better. I probably should have set that up. Maybe we can look into it later down the line if I still got the time. Okay, so this is a start, right? Let's add some filing cabinets here. And there we go. Nice little random room to climb back out, that is. Now this main room will be somewhat of the briefing area. This room is going to be the fun one, because this will lead to our quartermaster shop that I talked about before, which thankfully I already have set up here. So we're just going to shrink the safe zone here. That. The safe zone is just a place for people not to get hurt while they're making their loadouts. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab everything here. And we're going to close the map and just drag it here. Yup. There it is. Okay. So we've got the quartermaster's shop. This funny building is where the people in my unit get a chance to work on their stuff or their loadouts, grab the stuff they own. So we're gonna put that aside for now because we need to encase that thing into a room. So in order to do that, we're gonna have to prepare the floor again so they don't fall through. How wide is that? That's a pretty wide room. So we're gonna prepare floors on either side. Alternatively, I could just do this. There we go. Let's grab the building again. And bring her down here. Let's make sure this lines up nicely. There we go. Alright, that should give them enough room to walk around. Oh, the building's not lined up. One sec. There we go. That looks good. Okay, we'll stretch out the safe zone to be able to cover this entire area here. There we go. Now, it's a case of encasing the place. So let's put that there. Copy the walls here, put that there. Then we'll just have to encase this entire area. It's gonna look weird that an entire building is underground, but trust me, this is what my unit is used to. They don't question where this building appears. It's all imagination. And we push the roof up there. There we go. Okay, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take one of those walls, push them up here, and then do the same on that side. Now it's gonna look weird that there's windows here, but we can solve that easily. What I'm gonna do is just gonna grab more of you and push you up on the sides. It'd be a nice makeover, actually. Ooh, that doesn't look half bad. We can roll with this. Make it look like it's still part of the interior. Okay. Clear that my building is not lined up correctly. Now we just have to copy these walls over to this side. A little bit more. There we go. This one, we need to push you back. And voila! This should prevent them from being able to go outside. I hope. Unless someone decides to armor their way out, which is very much a possibility. This sign, we could probably move it here instead. Just to let them know that the quartermaster shop is in there. Okay, so that solves that. That is the quartermaster shop. I'm not going to decorate the place because we need people to move around a little more better here. We've got the way outside. Now, this is the area I have to finish. Because we got to make this place look like one long tunnel. Delete that wall. So I'm just going to clone this on... Oh, whoa, wait. No. We need to use tunnel box concrete. Is that the one? Tunnel box concrete double. That's the one. Okay, that should look right. So now what we do is we duplicate this on this side. I'm not gonna go too far just to save on resources. And push this one on this side. Okay. And what I like to do here, just to sell the not invisible. We're looking for black walls. There we go. So this just gives off the illusion that this goes farther in. And we can copy that. Bring it over to this side. And there we go. Oops. This one needs to be rotated. They're not double-sided, they gotta remember that. Nice. Okay. Now, we want to put some boats here. These were the boats I used last time. Put one there. Put one here. Then we need invisible walls to make sure no one falls off into the water. Because if they do, Arma will forever consume their souls. Okay, so we've got the invisible wall there. Might as well just clone that there. And what my Arma people love to do is to break the map. So we're just gonna pull that up there so they can't climb out of that. Alright. We've got that set. Now we put everyone in. So I'm just gonna compress everyone nice and tight into one spot. Because this is where they're gonna be spawning. There we go. What did I do? Okay. Gotta make sure everyone fits here, because when they join in, this is where they're basically gonna, spawn on the spot of the slot they chose. So, gotta make sure no one spawns on the outside or too close to the walls. Or the invisible walls. There we go. That should be all the available slots in our unit. And that's another bot. Get out of here, Stinky. No, no. Those bots are getting clever. They're using new words. But I'm sure everyone here is smart enough not to click on that. Well, I know maybe. I know someone. Maybe they're. Nah, I'm not gonna point names. Okay, so everyone spawns in there. They can go in. They have two choices. But before we let everyone out, I want to put an invisible wall here. Because we don't want them going out too early. We gotta wait till briefing's done. So now it's just a matter of decorating this area. Oh, right, respawn. Thankfully I have a respawn box over here. Where'd it go? Whoa. Okay, we'll just put the respawn marker right here for now. Yeah, that's a good spot. Bring her down. Good enough. Okay. So the first area is done. Now it just needs decorations. What would a rebel outpost look like here? Actually, let's make some room here because we want them to have the choice of dressing up as rebels. So we're gonna move these to the side right here. And then on the other side, I can make a the Resistance sponsored loadout. But let's decorate this place first. Doesn't have to be much since it is just the starting area. That little gap is annoying me. So I'm just gonna paste the whole wall there just to cover it up. Then we can just decorate this place with a bunch of crates, bunch of beds, the usual stuff. Crate here, crate there, another crate here, crate on top because we like stacking. What else? What else? Maybe a bed over here. Just for whoever's in charge of these tunnels. Or place to rest. Can I lift those beds? They are awfully close to the ground. There we go. 2 beds there. We can get a table in here. Disable the simulation on these to save on, again, performance. Simple object. We're gonna need a chair. Chair's next. Put a chair there. I'll make it so people can sit down there if they want. Radio. We need a radio. How else are the rebels going to talk to each other? Perfect. My favorite and only radio model in this entire game. Then let's put some papers. Alright, simple enough. Don't need to overcrowd it with junk. I say as I'm gonna start putting oil drums in here. Actually, I can save. Actually, there is a whole. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Just there in that corner. Move the box there. Maybe disable the simulation on that. Move you here. There we go. What else? This area here could be more. Let's add a folding table over here. Nice and centered. Then over here, we can add a whole bunch of chairs for people to sit around. Put you there. Put you, whoa. Put you here. Let's put a... Don't question how this kind of bench got here, but it'll be here. Just as a little place for my players to chill in. And we can grab you, duplicate you, spin you around. And line you up there. Give some space. Fire barrel. Nice and cozy. And there. Nice little corner for players to sit and gather around in while they wait for the briefing to start. And honestly, that should be good enough. Don't need to decorate the starting area too much because it'll have an impact on performance. Everyone will have their own little corner to chill in. Okay. So, from here, I want to test some things. So here... What the heck? Oh, it's a forward respawn. We don't need anything else from here, so I can delete everything here from the last mission. And delete everything here. Don't need this. Yeah. The Zeus modules can stay here. The hidden room can also go. Don't need that anymore. That should clean up the place a bit. Now this area was in the last mission. I'm going to need to yoink this and this. I'm going to copy those. I'll write the gnome. We'll delete all of this. Delete you. And I think I already saved you there. So we'll delete you. Save. Alright, so we've got the lambda symbols here. We can put one lambda symbol up here. And then another... Where's the big one? Put you up here. Nice little resistance. Move you back. Don't need that much space for briefing. Whoa. Okay. That should line things up well enough for them to see. Perfect. What I like to do is let's add some junk around here. Make this place actually look lived in. Very messy place. Very messy. Go. And that should be good enough for a starting hit. So they go in, they get geared up. Actually, we can just test it out. Let's test this out. Outside one, just checking if the teleportation markers work. Outside one, outside one. Alright, we'll try it out. Team Chief, win. Oh, I need to prepare a picture too. That can be part of this. Alright, so. Whoa. A little bit of a loading. Alright, cool. So, everyone spawns in here. Everything looks fine. They can't go out here. They can't climb here either. They can't see too far there. They can't see too far there. Cool. Go in through here. That doesn't burn. Okay, good. People can sit here if they wanted to chill. Yep, they can sit here if they want to chill. They can sit there. Briefing's going to be here. It's not lined up perfectly. Oh, that's gonna bug me. It's not perfectly lined up, but this will do. Resistance symbol there. Okay. So they shouldn't be able to go out here yet. I mean, they can open the door with Ace Interact, but can't really stop that. When they go here, they've got the sponsored equipment here. And they got the quartermaster shop here. Okay, good. If everything works, Yarrick still sit in his favorite spot. Yes, he can. Okay, so they gear up. When briefing is done, you can delete the wall. You go up here, and they have the option to climb up. When they hit space, they climb up. And they're here at the start of the mission. Great. Nice. This entire forest, by the way, was custom made. Because this entire area was supposed to be empty because of the map. But I took the liberty of adding stuff in, and that log is floating. Great. So is that one, I think. Oof. But we did get a lot of the stuff sorted, so that's good. Okay, save that. Okay, so we're gonna want to move you a little bit to this side. Yeah, a little bit more here. Perfect. So from here, I gotta fix a few floating logs. Oh wait, this one wasn't floating. Neither was this. Oh, the illusion. Let's move the exit a little closer. Nice. The inside should be fine now. The starting area, I think. Oh, we're gonna have to make the Rebel sponsored stuff. In case people want to dress as your classic Rebel. So we're gonna move this sign here. Flip you around. Now we need a whole bunch of crates. Thankfully, some Half-Life crates are available for us. So you can just put a container there. And let's work on what they can yoink. It should be easy enough, because I think we can just search up the word resistance. So I just have to search resistance. Resistance clothing. There we go. Yeah, good enough. Over here, we've got the resistance basic vests. I want to give them a PCV? Nah. I mean, yeah, you know what? Sure. They are going to be joining up with the resistance anyway. Backpacks. Helmets. Miss. Hats. Some beanies. Just grab all of them. And what else? They got beanies, they got caps, bandanas, maybe? They've got other stuff they can work with. Now we need the. What's this? Got a notification. Oh, whoa. Ads. Ah. Strange. Okay. USP. Then. What was it? 18 rounds? Yeah. There we go. We want to give them the SMG. 4.6. So we just type 4.6. That should be good enough, right? Actually, what were the attachments for it? Because I know they had. I know the SMG only supported so much. Ah, Seymour Railway SMG and EU Tech XPS SMG Black. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Right here. Okay. So now that I have that, I can add that to the list. Oh, I'm dumb. I could have just clicked add compatible items. Whoopsie. Civilian hunting rifle. What else? I think that should be it for what they can use, right? Yeah. So let's just add compatible items, add compatible items, add compatible items, add compatible items. And there we go. That is the Rebel sponsored gear. Oh, I need to make a new sign for it too. That'll be easy. Oh, oops, that's for the new video. Oopsie. So we'll do. We'll just do 1600 by 900. Keep it white. Then we'll add. Whoops. We'll add resistance. Sponsored equipment. Save that. Export as a JPEG. Find the mission file. Then sponsored quarter deck. Sponsored quarter deck. Save. So now, if we change this to sponsored quarter deck. There we go. We got the signage here and there. Oh, I should have kept it more. Oh well, this works. Cool. Alright, so that solves that. They can get that for free. So now we can actually move on to the main mission itself. So, spoilers beyond this line for those who wants to see how things unfold this weekend. Okay. Now I want to decorate this place with wrecked vehicles because they don't use vehicles anymore here. So we've got a whole bunch of choice here. Let's have a worn out car here to greet them with. Another. It wouldn't make sense if that was crushed. This one could look like it was stripped down. Then I guess I should probably decorate the road as well with vehicles, which could double as cover. So we're going to start from the top here. Push this to the side, just turn it around like that. Hatchback 2, put it here. Hatchback 3, here. 4, over here. Then sedan over here. Sedan 2 over here. We're not gonna put too much, but it does add a little bit more to the environment. Hmm. Like that. And they could use it as like, markers as well. Like, oh, they're by the green car over there. Something like that. We go back to hatchbacks. Yellow hatchback. Blue hatchback. Actually, that's red. How misleading. Put another sedan here. Hatchback here. And that should be good enough. Got vehicles on the side. So they come out here, they walk out here, they're led by a resistance leader or team leader that leads them to the gate way over here. So do we want this place to actually look like they have gate guards? That's what I'm wondering. We could. Like little barricades, little junk barricades. I think I got a few of that actually. Yeah, improvised bunkers. See what these look like. Oh my. Could work. Let's see here. Could do something like this, perhaps. Yeah, that looks good. Can they shoot out of this, though, is the question. Hope everyone is having a good time. This is just a chill stream. We're just working on my unit's mission file for context. Hello, I noticed the view count went up a bit. For those who are curious, this is just me working on the mission file for my unit's operation this coming weekend. Oh, that's perfect. They can shoot out of that. It is a Half-Life inspired campaign where we get to play along with the Resistance alongside the events of Half-Life 2 and onwards. This was voted on by my members of the unit, so this is what they wanted to do. Alright, every time we finish a campaign, I let the entire unit vote on what they want to do next. And they voted on this one, so it's gonna be fun. So one bunker is there, and let's try another bunker. Ooh, that's barely a good one. Actually, that might work. It's like a machine gun. I don't like the barbed wire though. It's a little too aggressive. Containers are too much. That's too much. Ooh, this one looks nice. Hell yeah. Alright. So what we can do is push you here. It's like good for crouching cover. That doesn't look too bad, does it? No, it's fine. Oh, whoa, the views went up to 4 and down to 1. That's wild. It's not their type. Fair enough. Okay, so that's good enough. What did I set as the title of this stream? Oh, hello, Vayplay. Oh, like I said earlier, just working on the mission file for my unit. It's an 8-part contract. It's an 8-part mission, or it's 8 missions for one campaign. At least this one campaign, and I'm working on the second one right now because we already finished the first one. So this mission file will be played on at the end of this week, Saturday, EST night, evening. Yes. I wanted to do a little more streaming, so what better way to do than to, do a little bit of behind the scenes work. It's chill, it's simple, and I get to be productive at the same time. So no downsides, except that I might spoil my people. How are things on your end? They can get picked up here. truck. Make it a nice old truck, old looking truck. Let's keep it covered. There we go. I have to check something 1 sec. Oh, wow, that's live, I think. Is this live? Oh, wow, that's live. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Whoops, sorry. Just making sure everything looked fine on that end. You're good? Just chilling? Nice. That's what we're here for. It's a chill time. Wherever you are in the world, was working on a project and gave up. What project was it? If you don't mind me asking, of course. If it's personal, then no need to tell me. If you don't want to talk about it. I'm curious to see what other productivities are going on in this world with other people. Treat this stream like a co-working space, you know? Maybe we can motivate each other to keep working. 3D model of a helmet. That's neat, actually. I've always wanted to get into modeling, but I always get intimidated by it. I did want to learn how to rig at some point, but I got so lost and I had no way of finding the right tutorials for it. So what is it for? Is it like for a game? Is it for like a school project? Or what's up? A game, a school project? Is it a mod? This is an Arma stream. Is it for Arma? Oh, cosplay. Oh, you're talking like... Is it like an actual 3D printed project? Because I thought when you said 3D, I thought it was like digital, like a digital helmet. But you're talking about like 3D printing, right? That'd be cool if that was the case. Kinda. Oh, that's kinda. So what do you mean by kinda? So it's not cosplay, it's not for a game. Or is it? Sorry, I'm a little... EVA foam. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, I've worked with EVA foams before. I also do my own bit of cosplay here and there. I've thought I don't have a 3D printer. Yeah, those things are super expensive anyways. I know my dad wanted a 3D printer for his board games and tabletop stuff, but expensive, very expensive. Still though, that's neat. Is it a custom design that you're whipping up, or are you going to be basing it off of like a character? That is road winds up. The Lime Monster King. I don't recognize that character. Lime Monster King. Lime King? Is this from Pocket Monster? Is it Pocket Monster? There is none as of now. Ooh, interesting. Alright. Well, I wish you the best of luck with it. Cosplaying is one of my favorite hobbies, so I get the pain of just search up White Monster Knight. White Monster Knight. Ooh. I think I'm seeing the thing. Oh, that looks cool, yeah. Monster Energy. That is cool, actually. Damn, I wish you the best of luck then. I always suck at armored cosplays. Most of my cosplays have always been like cloth. You're collecting cans. Are you telling me that you're just like buying a whole bunch of monster cans, monster energy drinks, chugging them down till you're more monster than blood? and like using the cans for your cosplay. Because I can imagine that'd be a lot of energy drinks. Three, go left. Me and my buddy are. Well, don't get a heart attack while you're at it then. Alright? Pace it out. Unless the cosplay convention you're going to is very close, then chug to your heart's content. 106 cans. You are insane. That is so much caffeine and sugar. I don't know what they put in Monster Energy drinks. I rarely drink energy drinks myself. But that is insane. Also, for those wondering, I'm using cars to basically act as like a path leading to where they need to go. So that's what I'm doing on the side while I'm chatting with you guys. But yeah, 106 cans. Good lord. You're gonna be ready to take on the world with that much caffeine. Okay, so these are the cars that I'll be using as a guide. So basically, they get in the truck. The driver will go straight, turn left, turn right, go straight, turn left, turn right. Need to push this car here so I can see that. Turn left, turn right, or turn left, then right, and perfect. Okay. So they'll be led here. So this is where they need to go through. So the resistance are going to be definitely building some more improvised bunkers here. Let's use these wrecks. And we'll use this again. This one looks like a nice bunker layout. And one more over here. Yeah, sure. Let's use cargo containers this time. Big and chunky. Well, Vapelay, I wish you the best of your luck at your cosplay. Armored cosplays are always so impressive to look at. I've never done them myself, but I've seen enough to know that a lot of effort's put into them. It'll be your first cosplay? Like first overall cosplay or first armored cosplay? Ah, nice. Welcome to the cosplaying hobby then. I remember my first time cosplaying was like, how long ago was that? Like 9 years ago? 8 years ago? It's a fun hobby, and let me tell you, when I got into cosplaying for the first time, I was super nervous, like really nervous. I was like, I almost didn't want to go. It took my aunt to convince me to go cosplay. But once I got to the event, it's just a great feeling to be there, and when people compliment your outfit or your cosplay and want to take pictures with you, it's such a good feeling. And you can meet a lot of friends there too. You know, when people ask for your picture or talk about your cosplay, that leads to interactions, and boom, you've suddenly got a bunch new friends. So if you've got any lick of nervousness in you, don't worry, it'll be a good time. It'll be a really good time. So, welcome to the global cosplay community. It's not the strangers I'm worried about. I'm worried about my family. Your family? What's there to worry about? Are they trying to discourage you? Are they trying to tell you, no, it's a waste of time, waste of money, yada yada? It's a hobby. What's wrong with a hobby? It's a harmless hobby, if anything. Hmm. Waste of time, waste of money. Bah. What are they gonna do about it? Like, come on. It's a hobby you're enjoying. You get to socialize with people. You get to go out there. Everyone's got a hobby. Cosplaying is just a little bit, yeah, it can be a little bit pricey, but makes you happy, right? Don't let them stop you. Personally, don't let them discourage you. Do push through with it, have your fun. And when they see that you're making friends and getting out there, like I don't know. I shouldn't be the one giving advice, but personally, I would push through with it. Let them say what they want to say, you know? And then in the end, just do it, you know? It'll be fun. It'll be really fun. Whatever they throw your way will most likely be outshined by the memories you're about to make at the convention. Like, yeah, so take it from me when I say that. Because I've been cosplaying for like 8 years now. 8, 9, roughly around that. Not often, but when I do, it's always a good time. Funny story, back when I did my first crossplay. So crossplay is what I call where you like cosplay a character that's a different gender from yours. Like I did it for fun, and I did it impressively. Let me tell you. um, actually, you know what? I can even share it. I'm not ashamed of it. Here's my favorite cosplay. It's right here. The only reason I'm able to start now is I can store the stuff at my buddy's place. Well, there you go. I mean, what's there to worry about if they don't find out in the first place, right? Like, who are they to question? Like, where have you been? What are you? What are you doing? Well, why is your wallet lighter? But here's one of my most proudest cosplays if I can find it. Yeah. So this was one of my crossplays, one of my favorite cosplays that I've done, which is Muffet from Undertale. And it was one of my first crossplays, and there was a funny moment where my dad like asked me like be honest with me, are you gay? That made me laugh so much. Like he had his concerns, but after I cleared it up to him, that I'm like, no, it's just for fun. It's just for fun. And like, nah. And he's like, oh, okay. It's just clearing it up to him and all that. Then I also did like an Alistair cosplay from Has Been Hotel, which you can see here. And I also used PVC. I also used PVC foam for the staff that you can see. Working with PVC foam is always fun. So I think you're gonna have fun with yours. It's nothing compared to your armor, but I think you can do it. So do it. Do it. I'm rooting for you. And who knows? If you're feeling very proud of your work, you can come back here and share it with us. If you will find yourself passing by here again, we do have a Discord at the link below. That way you can pop in and just chill. It'll let you know when the next stream is happening, and yeah. Thank you. It comes with the years of experience and very supportive friends. I can't do makeup for shiz. I still struggle to do makeup on my own. Yeah, PVC, EVA, and baby powder bottle. Hiya, Dia. Welcome to the stream. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard, Vey. It's nice to have you along. If you ever finish your cosplay or want to share progress, I'd be happy to talk about it with you. We do have a Discord link below, I think. Yeah, official Discord server. You can find it down below. So if you ever want to post updates, we do have a channel for creativity. I'm rooting for you. You got this. And Dia, welcome to Diabolical 999. Welcome to the stream. Yes, we're doing a little bit of cosplay talk. And if I'm not mistaken, you should know your cosplays as well. All right. But that's nice. Okay, I tried to keep things under the wrap here, but if you're just gonna throw it out there, then yes. Diabolical here is a very special person, and they do help me with some of my cosplay makeups. So thank you. If you've got questions about cosplays, Vay, I'll just call you Vay. Vay, if you've got any questions about cosplays, we'll be happy to help you like talk about it. So vehicles, I want to put this truck here. Nice little decorative set piece. There we go. All right, so this is the entrance area. Nice. This is the entrance area where they're going to be coming in from. They're going to be greeted by a. Let's put some more construction buildings here. Unfinished building. Yeah, this one would look nice. Cool. Okay. So now we want them to go in here. This is where they can park the vehicle, get out. Mm-hmm. Huh. Maybe let them go up here as well. We could add a ramp. Ooh, yes. Flip you onto your side. Angle you up a bit. A little short. But it'll... Actually, I could rotate it like that. It's not perfect, but we can spin you around a little more like that. Attach you here. Perfect. Drop you down. There we go. Nice little ramp for people to get up on. Gives them a little elevation. Cool. And then from here, they can get up on the walls. They can't get in there. They get in here. They can. They can go up. They can go way up and onto the roof. Cool. Okay. So once they go in, hold on, I need my guide. I have a document here. Right here. Little spoiler. Whoa, there's the document. Oh my god, whoa. Okay. So that document will be my guide on how the mission flow goes. Excuse me. They arrive at the resurface, they led where they are properly. Okay, so I need a command center. Well, this castle is like a two wall set piece. We could just say this is an old, yeah. And they go in. Does this have an interior? It does not. What kind of castle is this? We gotta spiff this place up a bit. So they can go in, and then they can get up to the top, which lets them shoot out of here. And same over here. Kind of want to make the castle a little more impressive than this. I don't think we have a lot of walls available. Thinking. I got an idea. Okay. We'll add like a gate here. One big gate. Yeah, perfect. Massive gate. Then I added an invisible wall. Maybe 2 sets of invisible walls just to make sure they don't climb this. Because I think this should be the only way in and out. There we go. Yeah, so they got walls there, so they're gonna be breathed around here. This could be a nice little area where they can talk. Let's just add some camo netting. Nice little camouflage netting to cover the top. Oh, that is tiny. Okay, we're gonna have to get a little creative with this. We're gonna grab the bigger camo nets. There we go. Perfect. Put you right there. Put a table here. Gotta make sure they can't destroy this, because God knows how many times my players destroyed the camo netting by trying to climb up on it. Okay, put a table here. Put a radio here. And let's add some set pieces. Let's add some boxes with some goodies in them. Shows them that the rebels are really prepared, you know? Here's one. Let's add one more here. A little half filled this time. And lastly, we can put... you know what? That should be good enough. This is a really big area that they have to work with here. Just to fill in the empty space, we could put like a deconstructed building here. Okay, so we've got that part set. Let me check the guide. Scout runs in, reports CPs are mobilizing nearby, so Rog is sent to defensive position. Okay, so they're gonna have to head out here. This is where they are going to speak with the CP. Okay, so let's change up some of these areas here, because it's all just buildings. It's all just houses and houses and houses. This has got to look like a believable village. They've got a market here, which is good. Market is always nice. But what else would a village need? If I read the Half-Life story correctly, this is a mining village. So let's take some reference photos then. So let's pull this here, Ravenhall. All right, so this is the town that we're trying to get inspiration from. So it's a lot of there's water tankers, lots of verticality. There is a church, so we might have to add a little church area. And there are lots of like mine carts and tunnels. Maybe some factories as well. Okay, we can work with that. So let's start with a factory. I think a factory would make the most sense here. We do have presets we can use. So civilian desert? No, here, industrial. Yeah. So we have industrial buildings here. We can turn one of these areas into a large, like, industrial site. That is very big. Oh my. Where can I put you? See, the corners would make sense. I could rotate it here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this can work. This can work. Okay. So let's hide the pre-existing villages. Change this to square. Spread you out. So we're gonna cover all of you here. Maybe we can show some buildings there. Perfect. And then we're gonna need another one here. Just to cover the buildings here. There we go. That kind of works, actually. That kind of works. There we go. Doesn't make much sense, but... Oh, yeah. Maybe hide the buildings here on this side. One more. There we go. That house is kind of glitching in. Oh, we can rotate this to this side instead. Perfect. And then we can stretch out the hiding there. Well, would you look at that? Wonderful. Let's also hide the buildings here because there's a gate over there. So something like that. And that. Sweet. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. Maybe we can also hide the buildings here because there is a shed over there. There we go. Now that looks like an industrial complex. Which will also be one of their objectives. We'll get to that very soon. Now we need a second area. We need like a church plaza area of sorts. Which I think this would be the best spot to put it in. The road layout here is just perfect and just perfectly square. Wonderful. We've got this big square area here with a road going inside, which could be the entrance to the plaza. Let's grab the church first. We want this church to be enterable. So I recall seeing an enterable church somewhere here. Oh, wooden church. I think that would fit the aesthetic of this place. Yeah. I think it has an interior. It sure does. So we'll add the church there. Oh, that looks good. We'll add the church there. They can go up. Maybe not in the... Oh, they can enter the first floor. Oh, so it's like a little cellar area. They go up the stairs and inside, which leads into the main area. Cool. Now we gotta add some walls here. Because this is going to be like a plaza area. So we want to use a nice, semi-nice looking walls. We could use this. We could definitely use this. Got a little... not a door. No. Those are military walls. City walls, wooden walls. Aha! Perfect. This one lets them climb over it. And we have a stone pillar here. And then another one here. Then now we just have to surround the whole place. Wait, how tall is this wall actually? Oh yeah, they can definitely jump over this. Can I lift it? Yes, I can. There we go. Slightly taller. Look how good that looks already. Not yet done, but gives us an idea. Now we just gotta copy paste these walls and then close the entire area because I already know what we're gonna put on the side here. It's not just gonna be a plaza no more. No sir. This is gonna be something else. Well, it is gonna be a plaza, but I've got an idea. Just trust the process. Trust the process. Gonna add the pillars there on each end. So it looks nicer, nice and connected. So what we're gonna add is not only like a driveway, but we're gonna add a cemetery. Can't be a church without a cemetery now, can it? Nice, nice. Alright. Oops. There we go. We'll make the wall go all around. All around. This place is only gonna have one way in, one way out. There we go. Neat. Okay. It looks like my VTuber model is also slouching. I'm sorry, this chair is so high, it hurts my back. I can't make it go any lower. It is the anti-shrimp posture chair. And there we go. Nice and enclosed. Got a nice little church area here. And just to make sure that people know this is a church, I think we have a church symbol right there. So we'll just plop one right there. So it should appear on the map. Yes. There's a church symbol there, and then we need an industrial site map marker so they know where the industrial site is. What speaks industrial? Bah. You know what? We'll just use power plant. That'll work. There we go. So that's one location to the far left, one location to the far right. Nice. Okay, so now we can start decorating this area. That can be a really big graveyard over there. And this left side could be a garden. Big. Do we have a fountain? Yes, we do. We have a fountain. Okay, so we got a fountain there. Let's work on the graveyard first. That, yep, that gives us a lot more to work with. There's gonna be a huge graveyard. Why? Because we can just decorate. Let's separate the two areas with a fence. Trying to look for some fences, because there's a lot of fences. Oh, no, too colorful. Sheets, maybe? Could use sheets. Nah, gotta look pretty. Could use this. Yeah. There we go. So we're gonna add at least this much. Then we can copy you and paste you here on the right. Now we gotta add entrances or sidewalks. And I think we can find a bunch of sidewalks right here. This one should look good. Kind of. Yeah, this should be fine. So we'll open you up. So that'll be the there is no center. Okay. We'll just add that there. The fountain can go down here. Actually, this sidewalk is too big. I could have sworn we had a smaller sidewalk. Narrow. Yeah. There we go. So you go there. And you go here. Rotate you around. Gah! It's not centered. I'm gonna have to center you here. Stretch you out a little more there. One there, one here. Move it around a bit so the textures don't tear each other up. Make this go in a nice little square. Then we can just copy this, bring you up. Perfect. I don't think I should decorate everything now, should I? The graveyard's gonna be massive, that's for sure. Oh, God. Well, less complaining, more working. Oh yeah, trees. Actually, all the trees here are dead, so... Let's borrow from these trees over here. Thankfully, I can just unlock the folder. Then we can borrow some trees here. We'll put a nice big tree here. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks really good. Yes. And then maybe 2 more of those here. These are massive. But I think that fits for this place. Nice. Alright. Now we can lock you up. Okay. We'll just borrow a little bit of those trees. Keep them there. And we'll build around them. And these are a lot of gravestones. So let's make a template. So what we're going to do here. We'll add a bunch of gravestones. Actually, let's use some actual proper gravestones. There we go. One here. One here. One here. One here. We're adding variety, alright? We're adding variety. Last one there. The marble ones are too close to each other, so let's swap them around just to diversify it. Actually, these are small ones too, so we'll swap you around. So it's black, white, white, gray, black, white. That's good enough. Disable simulation, and we've got our template. Now all we gotta do is just build around that. Rotate that, paste you there, copy the sidewalk, paste it there, paste it here, and paste you there. And there we go. We just gotta work from here. So we're gonna duplicate all of these sidewalks. Actually, I could paste one more long one here. And same goes here. Okay. Kind of weird that the graves are like that, I just realized, so I'm gonna have to lower them. There we go. Thankfully, I did this before I started copy pasting everything. Lots of people died here. I don't know if you folks noticed, but lots of people died. Paste everything there. Let's not paste too much. This has got to be a path. Now these ones, let's stretch you out there. Stretch you out here. Then we can copy the three of you. Actually, yeah, the three of you. Push you forward. Now we just gotta copy paste all of these graves. Maybe move them forward a little. We'll copy you, paste you here. Then we can rotate you. Whoop. There we go. I just gotta repeat the process. Oh! Okay. Copy you. Paste, forward, done. Paste, forward, done. That's good enough. Then we can stretch out the path here and also here. And here. Whoa, this is gonna be a lot of graves. Okay. Then I just gotta copy paste this. No one's really gonna pay attention to a bunch of graves now, are they? Like, oh, this is where my yada yada died. Wouldn't it be fun if I placed an Easter egg here? Maybe put like a memorial of someone or something. Okay, you're gonna get swapped out with you. You're smaller. I'll pull you there. Yeah, you agree? You think there should be like an Easter egg here? I don't know what kind of Easter egg to put here though. Okay. Hold off. Yeah, that's what I'm doing because I'm still trying to figure out what Easter egg would even fit here. Maybe a jump scare grave? Nah, the jump scare stuff is wearing off. Okay, I need to lower these. Oh my goodness, I forgot to lower so much graves. There we go. There's more. Alright, that should look good. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. So nice, for a For a graveyard in the middle of a crappy town, it's a nice graveyard. Kind of running out of space, but actually, I would imagine a lot of people would be dead. So they'd have to dump their bodies somewhere. Oh, that's good. There we go. Wonderful. Maybe some of these are empty plots of land. You know, yeah, that could be the case. A lot of people are going to die in this operation. I can see it right now. Oh boy. I guess I could add a garden around here. It had to be like a dead garden. Um, they're huge. My gosh. Good enough. Doesn't have to be the prettiest place. Well, definitely have that benches. Yeah, bench there, bench there, bench here, bench here. All right, that's good enough. Doesn't need to be that special. Excuse me. Wonderful. Now to decorate this area, could add like a truck here, another truck there, some worn out vehicles here. Are you gonna Zeus that mission too? Yes, I am. I am the mission maker and also the Zeus of the unit. Salt Flat, hello. Yes, you can watch this stream, but spoilers beware is what I will say. But yes, you can watch. You can watch because they play. Yes, I am also going to be Zeusing the mission because I am one of the two primary Zeuses of the unit. You can even see here. I have Zeused many a mission. So if you're watching this VOD here, you can also see that I Zeused for this mission as well. So this was last week's mission. This was mission 1 of our quarter death campaign. And so everything you see here, I've also designed the mission of. So there's a fun part here where they were fighting through a sewer system, which was pretty cool. This was a custom-made sewer canal. This was a custom-made canal that I made, and they played on it. So the area that you're seeing now, yes, they are going to be playing here. Our schedule is 7 p.m. Eastern time, Saturday. So you can check out this. You can come back on that day to see how my players are going to play through this entire area. Okay, so we had a bunch of vehicles here. Some more work trucks here. Flatbed. There we go. So we've got some decorative set pieces here. I'm gonna need them to go inside. This leads nowhere. What the heck? Oh, they're gonna have to find another entrance. That's 1 a.m. for me then. Damn, that is the middle of the night. You're in a funkier time of the world than I am. Does that mean you're European, I'd like to guess? Or somewhere along the European time zone? Because we do have a few Europeans in our unit as well. They they sacrifice a bit of their sleep to join us in our ops. Central EU. Nice. Well, you'll be happy to know that there are some Europeans in our units. We have Germans, Dutch, others. But it's mostly Americans and some Asians as well. So it's a mixed unit. I know it makes it tough for Europeans, but hey, the fact that some of them are still sticking around means that they enjoy the unit well enough. Now Salt Flat, you can't nudge them like that. Be nice. If they can't make it, don't force them. Okay, so the main area is done. The two uh, interest points are done. What other places can we add here? I'm not quite sure. Maybe another industrial site, but that takes up a lot of real estate. I think these two areas are fine, honestly. Oh, my co-game master did suggest that I put oil pumps around the area. I just wish there were ones that were off. Is this off? Nope, that's on. That's on. It is a mining town after all. Yes, it is. Also, speaking of Code Game Masters, hello Phobos. Just to give you an update, Phobos, I've modified the area. Here's the first. I value my one true love, my bed, very much. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Ain't no one gonna fault you for that. Phobos, I have finished one industrial site modification in the town, and ta-da! Look at this. What do you think, huh? Nice little church site with a graveyard and a little plaza on the side. Yes, sir. I also added a bit to the front gate over here. You've got a nice little parking shed, some unfinished buildings, some bunkers. Inside, there's the door. But in order to do that door, they're gonna need to work with a generator. With a generator. But what does the generator need? Some components. Huh? Where are those components going to be? Oh, I wonder where. But yes, we'll add some oil on the outer parts of the town. I don't think they would put that in the town. Maybe they might. I don't know. We'll start with the outside for now. If only there was a way to keep these things from pumping. Dead by Daylight moment. I wish there was a way to shut this off. I don't know if disabling the simulation would shut it off. I'm gonna have to test, so we're gonna have to hop in. So I disabled the simulation on that. Put 2 here. We'll disable the simulation on this as well. So let's save. Let's hop in to check. The rebels should be actively using them. Are they allowed to? I don't know if the Combine would let them use those. Would they? Maybe? Like, I don't think there's any kind of economy. Unless it's like they're like little isolated. Well, we'll see then. So, this is gonna be the starting area that I've already finished. We are basically continuing where we left off. As soon as my game loads. Come on. Okay, so we travel down we traveled down the sewer system in the last op. We arrived here, got the lambda symbols. Everything is still blurry. There we go. Nice little chilling area here. You've got the beds there for the people in charge of taking care of the tunnel network, some decorative crates. And what's this? Oh my god, it's our beloved quartermaster shop underground. You got the Resistance sponsored equipment and you got the Rogue Company sponsored equipment. And then you've got the interior nice and lined up in here. Yes. So people can choose to dress themselves up as the Resistance if they wanted to. This time we've got some vests available here since we did link up with the Resistance. So players can choose to. Oh my goodness. That is huge. Patch is so big. So they can choose to dress up as the rebels if they wish. There we go. Then we can grab the rest of the faceware from here. And there we go. Rogue can now be the rebel. Oh god, please ignore that bot. I forgot to remove that from last time. Whoops. Sorry. That is an old event. Wool gloves? That's true. I forgot to include gloves, did I? I'll add that in. But let's go test the other stuff first. Okay, so they can dress as the Resistance, which looks nice. This is some nice drip, honestly. Okay, so they go into this room, they climb up. What are you doing here? Why are you there? You're not supposed to be on the road. Ah! Phobos, the pumps are still moving. The pumps still move, even if I disable simulation. Should we allow that? Should we? Rebel activity. Alright, fair enough. We'll keep pumps then. Does this actually have physics? Oh, they can actually climb up on the pumps too. I don't know why they would want to, but they can. Oh god. My legs! It'll make the Americans happy. Not for long! But yeah, okay, so we'll make those pumps work then. So they go up here, they get in the truck, they get driven through, they follow the car wrecks as a guide, they can even see the church for a little bit. Nice. Follow the car wrecks, go here, go here, go here, here, and there is the entrance. Very maze-like, but this will work to our advantage as game masters. And then there's a generator here, like, oh no, it's not working. Oh, we need to go in. Oh. Okay. Combat!
Ready.
Okay. Nice that we do have the AKs as sponsored weapons, so if people really want to take on the rebel attire, then they've got the choice. Okay, why is that piece of wood? What? In the editor, it's fine, but apparently it's rotated and whatever. It's a wasteland. Who cares? Okay, so I guess I'm plopping a bunch of these around randomly. So boink, boink, boink. X Files theme. We'll put these here. Very odd choice of oils, but who cares? Not me. Some sweet, juicy oil. That should be good enough. They should be able to spot a couple of these things around the area. There we go. Oh, interestingly enough, what we can do is we can also add an oil tower. You know what? Let's convert this little spot here into a inside oil place. So we can add an oil tower there. Then let's add some more oil rigs in here. Maybe just one. Then what we can do is we need pipes. We need oil pipes. Yeah, there we go. No. I think I find the pipe one. Structures, miscellaneous, cup, industrial. Structures, miscellaneous, industrial. Do I have any pipes on the ground that we can use? There is these, but where's the rest of the pipes? Where are my super suit? Where is my super suit? Oh, there we go. Oh wait, that's sugarcane factory. What the hell? Where are my ground pipes, game? Well, I'm gonna have to use the Cytec ones again. Oh wait, oh, there we go. Go into the ground. There we go. There we go. Factorio, this ain't. A game like Factorio would seem fun, if I gotta be honest. I might look into getting a game like that. Either Factorio or Satisfactory. I feel like testing my brains in those games. Space Engineers is another game I want to go back into, but finding people to play it with is a little time consuming. Or not time consuming, it's a little tough. I'll get it if I get it. Let's play Factorio together. It could be a fun game. I'm down. But we probably gotta wait for a sale. Because I think the last time I checked, that was a bit of a pricey stretch. Sale. Wait. Don't tell me. Is Factorio one of those games that just don't have ever a sale or something? What? What kind of promise is that? That sounds very greedy, but I'm curious what the reasoning is behind that, because good golly. That's insane. Put some spilled oil here, make some people cry. Like my precious oil. Oh. Let's not even make it a little spill. Let's make it a big spill. There we go. It's leaking. Our oil is leaking. Oh no. With every oil factory, there needs to be some barrels. It'd be interesting if we can get people to play Factorio. That would be hilarious. That would be fun. How much is it? Let me check. Where are you? Where are you? Ah! So, I'd like to discuss about politics. No one saw anything. Uh-oh. Gonna need to clip that out. Panic, panic, panic. Uh... um. ah. Don't Twitch. It was an honest mistake. It was an honest mistake. So let's talk about some Factorio. Yeah, that's pricey. That's real pricey. 1,000 pesos flat. Good lord. It is a lot of money. I've seen a YouTuber play it, but it looked really confusing. Well, I gotta search something up real quick. Satisfactory is around that less than 10 of it. Yeah, but how developed is Satisfactory though? Like I know Factorio is older than Satisfactory. Okay. Okay, so for those who saw my little oopsie earlier, I searched up about it and I should be safe. It was completely unintentional and I made even a lot of panic bird noises. For those who has played both. Well, Salt Flat, you seem to talk about Factorio, or you and Phobos. Which would be better? I mean, it sounds like both of you already have Factorio, so. I feel like I want to make more of these kinds of areas around the area. Maybe one more somewhere. Down here, perhaps. I need a nice square area. Nah, this should be fine for now. There we go. Nice little mining town. Oil mining town. Oil. You know what be Oh, right. I almost forgot. They managed to bring the gnome. So gnome. He's gonna be right here to greet Rod. There we go. And I gotta put in the script that makes it so they can pick him up, which I do have saved. That is a lie. I don't have it saved. Hold on, let me go grab it. Carry Dragon Framework Case. There we go. Trying to find it. Where is it? There you are. So I need to grab. It needs to be carryable. So forward, upwards. Okay. Forward by 0.5 meters, upward by 1 meters. What does the 10 stand for? Oh, rotated by 10 degrees. Now we'll keep that to 0. There we go. So congrats on being able to bring the gnome through one op. Oh, we gotta make sure that you can load him in a vehicle. Oh, we can change the texture. We can make our we can make our own gnome. Do we make a ROG gnome? It'd be funny if we could make a ROG gnome. Nah, too much work. Okay, so this little boy can be loaded into the vehicle. So let's hope no one forgets about him. Yeah? There we go. Hopefully no one's gonna miss him there. Seven more ops to go to bring the gnome. Alright, so we finished most of this area. I mean, it could add another oil rig site, maybe here. Maybe 3, maybe 2 more. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Let's add some more. This is the last time ROG's gonna be in the place anyways. Oh, this site is huge. I can just copy stuff over. I don't need to reuse everything. Copy and paste. There we go. Feels like one of those bases in Command and Conquer. There we go. Nice little mining. Just so we really call this a mining town. An oil mining town. Oil. go. Some fresh oil. Imagine the amount of Molotovs these guys can make. There we go. Good enough. We're adding more life into this town. Nice. We are at the 2-hour mark already. Good lord. Oh, that's crazy. On the Satisfactory versus Factorio thing, first the disclaimers, I have not played Satisfactory. Factorio has modding. Satisfactory doesn't. The perspective is obviously different. Factorio has straight up more content. Factorio is more combat oriented. With you having to defend your base, it's not really a concern in Satisfactory. Okay, so Factorio is the winner. But the fact that it doesn't go on sale, that's kind of insane. 1,000 pesos is already like half my internet bill. That's already like half my internet bill. It's crazy. I guess when I have half an internet bill worth of spare funds, then I'll probably get Factorio. We'll see a return investment on the streams. Hopefully. If there's mods, I wonder if Factorio has Twitch integration or like third-party Twitch integration. That would really make it worth it. I should play Supermarket Simulator again. That was fun. I need to play that again. I need to probably schedule it. Yeah, I'll set a schedule. Alright. Everything is set. So now, we move on to... I don't know what else needs decorating. Because we've already got the 2 objectives for the second half. We've got the 2 objectives for the second half. And we've got... We've got the play... Okay, so... Let me take a screenshot here. Spoilers ahead. Okay, so... We've got the whole layout of the map. People are going to be starting here, and they go through here, 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 yada 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 yada. They go here, they get briefed here. They're told that something happened, so we need to go all the way back to here. Then once we deal with that, we can go all the way back here, told to get some rest. Rest, something happens, oh no, you're gonna have to collect parts here, and they're gonna have to collect parts here. I could add one more optional route where they could collect a part like here, I guess. Then they all have to go back here into the center. They have to go back here and then escape through there. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright. Okay, so they get the parts, they open the door leads them inside. Let's add some sheds here. Really make this place look like it's gotten some work done. We might be able to finish this mission file today. I don't know. Probably not, because there's some stuff I have to test. Let's add like a shed here. Actually, let's just transfer the sheds here. Here. Then let's get another shed and put you right... an unfinished site right here. Yeah, that looks good. We're gonna have to escape through here though, so we're gonna need to put a gate here. And I'm talking big gate right here. So this is where they're gonna escape to. Perfect. That's lined up. Then we gotta make this a teleport. So oh nice. You sent me the stream integration for Factorio. So that already wins me more than satisfactory. Yeah, I'll look into Factorio. We'll see if I can source up the funds for that. That might be fun. Does it work in multiplayer, Phobos? Does it work in multiplayer? The stream integration stuff. It should, right? I'd like to think it does. Go inside. And then we'll name this inside tunnel 1. Okay. No idea. Oh, we're gonna have to look into that then. But that's already very promising. So very promising indeed. So yeah. We shall look into it. What's it called? Inside Tunnel 1. So we save, now we go. Spoilers ahead for whoever is playing in ROG. Spoilers! Spoilers! Oh, this is gonna be a good one. Before I work on this, I want to test on something. Hmm. Okay, so I wanna experiment with a trigger. So let's say we put a trigger right here. Yeah. Let's make this a square trigger. Activated by any player. It is shaped square. So we'll go here. So when a player goes through that, we want it to, on activation, we want to tunnel bomb 1, set damage 1. Tunnel bomb 2, set damage 2. And then this, oh no, tunnel rubble 1, hide object global falls. Okay. Wait, no. That's supposed to be set damage 1. So what we do here is we grab 2 IEDs. We'll put them here. Let's duplicate this here. Paste you outward. Okay, so we have an ID. We'll name it Tunnel Bomb 1. Put another one here. Tunnel Bomb 2. Okay. And then we need rubble. So we'll do cliff, pile. No, this needs to be large. And we'll increase its size to 5. Oh. Okay. Well, then let's name this Tunnel Rubble 1. And we need to make sure you are hidden. Okay. You guys getting what I'm going at here? So we save. We export. Let's test this out. Watch. Trust the process. I hope everyone's having a good day or night where they are. Wherever you are in this world, I hope you're having a good one. Okay. We're here. Yeah. Let's wait for the loading, because it's loading all the trees I had to put down. Okay. All right, you guys ready to see it? You guys ready? Check this out. All right, so they're escaping, right? Escaping. Oh, we gotta drive, go. Oh my god. Go, keep going. There's the exit, go forward. Oh god! It caved in! Detour! Whoa! Whoa! Phobos, if you're still in here, I hope you like that. I hope you like that plan. Can I even crash into it? Ooh, I can't. I can put invisible walls, no problem. But what do you think, that was pretty cool, Okay, so we've got that scripted sequence. Who hired Michael Bay? Now imagine that everywhere they need to go. So let's work on that a little bit more. I know I should be working on the entrance first, but I kind of want to work on this part first because that's the more fun part. So of course it sounds weird just doing it like that. So let's add some earthquake effects. So we're gonna trigger a earthquake module when they pass by here. So in order to do that, we need to get the earthquake. There's no earthquake. Could have sworn there was a kind of shake. No? Hold on. Oh, I could add sounds. We could add like a earthquake collapsing sound. Let's try that. Let's see. If we find E, earthquake. There we go. No, that sounds too low. Well, let's kill the music for a little bit while we listen to these. Hold on. No sound. Very subtle sound. That kind of works. How about this one? It kind of works. We could also add a whole bunch of other stuff here, like uh, nope, that doesn't have any sounds. Oh, that's a Strider. No, but I'm looking for a wreck. No, I need collapsing sounds. I need... Oh. Perfect. Perfect. That's the sound we need right there. Let's hear it again. Nice. So this is the sound. Sound effect played by the trigger upon activation. Repeats as long as the trigger is active. Yeah, okay. So we'll play that along with the earthquake. So we need to use this trigger a lot. We're gonna have to use this trigger a lot. So let's add more like let's add another trigger here. Oh, back to the music. And then let's extend this tunnel out. Let's make this tunnel look a little nicer. Kinda goofed it here. Gotta look nicer than this. Delete you, move you forward, cover you up like that. Yeah, that's good enough. Maybe push you out a bit. Good enough. Okay, so let's stretch this tunnel out a little more. And I mean a lot more. Before they make another turn. Because we're gonna use this as our basis for this action-packed sequence. So we've got another trigger here. They turn here, they go here. It triggers another set of bombs. So let's go from 1 and 2. Let's just do 3 this time. So Tunnel Bomb 3, and then Tunnel Rubble 2. Okay, this is gonna get confusing the more I do this, and we're gonna be doing this for a little bit. So let's grab you, put a bomb here. So this is Tunnel Bomb 3. Let's just name it like that, actually. That'll make my life a lot easier. Grab the trigger. Tunnel Bomb 3. Then Tunnel Rubble _2. Okay, so we copy the rubble, paste it here. Whoa. Now we gotta put invisible walls to punish the people that decide to drive into it. We're gonna put a wall here. Wall here, wall here. It's a shame that the physics starts to freak out. Wall here, wall here, wall here, wall here. Bring you down a bit. Okay, so let's make another one. Let's do at least 3. Let's do at least 3 or 4 more and then test this out. So that explodes, they turn left, then it has to be another one here. So this time, this one is going to be Tunnel Bomb 4, Rubble 3. So let's copy you and paste both of you there. So the next trigger will trigger the reaction here on this side this time. I think that's not enough time. Yeah, I need to pull these back. Need to make sure that players have enough time to react. Alright. Then some more invisible walls. Like that. So, a wall there. Wall there. Wall here. Wall here. Wall here. I mean, it's not like they're going to be going backwards, but you can't be too sure with these people. Alright, that's the second one done. Let's do a few more. I need a reference to how long the vehicle is. Okay, so that's enough. That's enough reaction time. Imagine you're going fast. Kaboom. Whoa, turn to the side. So we do another one over here. Let's throw a twist. Let's throw a twist on this one. So this one will be Tunnel Bomb 5, Rubble 4. Tunnel 2. We're gonna test this out soon, so stick around for that for those who are still in the stream. Tunnel Rubble 3. And this one should be Tunnel Rubble 4, right? Yeah, okay. So we'll do a Tunnel Rubble 4 this time. Right here. Then let's grab another bomb. Put you right here. And now they gotta go on either side. They gotta go either left or right. So let's grab the invisible walls again. So invisible wall here. Another one here. Another one here. Another one here. And then on this side, we'll do another one here. Another one here. Another one here. You know what? We'll test it out right now because I kind of want to see how this looks. And I'm also going to have to put another one here because I know people are going to probably crash their way into that one. Another one here. And another one here. I think that's good enough. Perfect. All right, let's test this out. This is going to be fun. We'll even put some music to simulate the chase. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay. All right. Heads up, heads up. We're gonna give it a try. There should be a total of 4 explosions or 4 triggers. There's gonna be more, but this is just to test, you know. Okay, we're here. Let's pause the music for a little bit. Get this simulated. And let's add a little risk to it too, shall we?
Ready.
Get you to crouch. All right. Then let's increase your speed a little bit. Okay. So we're inside. We gotta escape. We're being pursued. We got the action music playing. Yeah, fuck it. This will work. So, we'll tell this guy to go here and there. So that big guy is gonna be chasing them. Like, oh my god, go, go, go! Keep driving down the tunnel! Oh god! Turn right! Turn right! Ah! Forward! Ah! Turn left! Where's the next one? Wait, it didn't trigger! Oh! It was going so well! Is this still chasing us? Oh yes, it is. It didn't trigger! Why didn't it trigger? Why didn't it trigger? Did I miss something? I'm missing something. Damn! Would have looked so cool. Stick bug strider. By the way, Phobos, it's either going to be you or me that's going to be chasing them down. So, your call if you want to be the Strider or I'm going to be the Strider. It's going to be one of us two. We really want the pressure going, you know? Okay, so why didn't the trigger work? What did we do wrong? So this one triggered fine. So what's wrong with this one? Any player, tunnel bomb _4. Tunnel bomb _4. Yeah, it's supposed to have triggered. So why didn't it trigger? Well, the woes of mission making. It's supposed to have triggered. Why have you not triggered? Maybe it needs to be wider because it's every half second. Right, it checks every half second. So we gotta push the triggers back a little more so it doesn't take more than half second for them to break through. There we go. Tunnel Bomb 5. Alright, while we're here, we might as well add a couple more. So that should be Tunnel Bomb 6, Rubble 5. So we'll copy the two of you, paste you here. We'll do it here. Put the bomb there. Actually, we can put the bomb here. And then invisible wall. I wish it maintained the physics, but it doesn't. If a prop gets too big, so these invisible walls are a must. All right. Let's add one more. Or two more, actually. Really get them swerving left and right, you know? So this one is Tunnel Bomb 7, Rubble 6. Copy. Copy. Paste it here this time. Really get them going left and right. Go. Bomb goes here. Then a whole bunch of invisible walls again. So one here. One here. One here. One here. One here, and one more here. Then let's make another turn in the tunnel. So we're gonna have to copy a whole bunch of you, not you, you. Copy, paste her here. We'll make another turn. This time they're going this way. Let's delete you and straighten you out instead. Okay. So let's grab this trigger again. Put it here, give them enough time to turn. This will be Tunnel Bomb 8, Tunnel Bomb 9, and Rubble 7. So let's copy the bombs over, put you here. There you are, Tunnel Bomb 8. Let's make sure to hide them so they don't preemptively see them. Perfect. All right. Invisible wall, and then we'll test this because I really want to test this. This is gonna be cool. This is gonna be so freaking cool. Trust me, guys. It's gonna be cool. You trust me? I trust me. Okay, there we go. Save, and let's test this out. We're gonna get chased down by the stick bug while we do this. Really sell the haste. Okay. Okay, we're gonna pause the music again when we test this. We're gonna pause the music. We're gonna set up the stick bug, and then we're gonna head straight in. I just realized this is gonna be at night as well. That's gonna be something. This is gonna be at night, so we have to sell the experience. Hold on. Time, skip time. Let's make it nighttime. Too dark. Too dark. I could add lights, I guess. Lamp. Hold on. So we're gonna have to add some temporary lights here. Um, there, 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 here, and there, and here. Okay. All right. Let's set up the stick bug.
Ready for orders.
Get him to crouch. Up its speed. Get the music ready. There we go. Okay. Am I already inside? No, I'm not. Okay, so we go forward, then right. Alright, go! Turn on the lights! It's chasing us! Alright, here. It's shooting! I forgot to make it friendly! Oops. Well, let's fix that. Alright, get back in. Try this again. I'm knocked out. Okay. Driving down. It's chasing us. It's chasing us. We need speed. Then... Oh god, explosions! Go right! Ah! Go left! Oh. Go right! Ah. Whoa! Whoa! Either side! Whoa! Woo! Go right! Oh my god! Whoa! Go left! Turn left! Drift! Yes! That's so good! Oh, that's nice. Oh my god, that is nice. Oh my god, what do you guys think? Oh, the Strider is still chasing too. That is so good. Oh my goodness. What do you guys think? I don't know if anyone was paying attention, but I think that's gonna be a great finale to that mission. Oh my goodness. Woo, that was fun. I like this. I like this. Please, if anyone's got any feedback about it, I'd love to hear it. Just to know if this is worth doing for several more tunnels or not. Whew. That was great. That was really great. I kind of want to do that again. We'll do it again, but after I edit it. So we'll add a little more length to the place. Because we gotta keep going. And we gotta add more than just twists and turns. I feel. So we're gonna keep pushing this up. I'm afraid of how this will work with more vehicles. Well... Man, I don't know. I honestly don't know how to say it. The only thing I will suggest is people know how to use the handbrake, because that's what helps them drift and brake harder. Okay, we'll do one more tunnel, because that was extremely fun. That was super, super fun. So let's push this out all the way to the end. Because this is going to be another series. Do you think I should space out the triggers from the Rex just to give them more time to maneuver, or do you think that was enough? I think that was enough. Granted, I know where the rubbles are going to land, but yeah, maybe I'll space it out a little more to give other people a chance. Okay, so we're going to copy you, copy, 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 copy. Copy, 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 copy. And we're gonna paste you here. We're gonna flip you around like that. Let's delete. Yeah, I think that's good. Should be enough. You could add explosive barrels as a warning. That is true. We haven't decorated the tunnels yet. This is literally the bare minimum. So not only are they going to have to dodge collapsing rubble, but they're also gonna have to dodge just, you know, random stuff that's on the road. I feel sorry for the team that's going to be assigned to the front, because the team that's gonna be driving first is the team that's going to be triggering all of these explosives. All right, so ooh, that's a turn. That's a turn. I'm gonna have to cover this. A weird way to cover it. Most likely Titan. Well, it depends on who gets to the vehicles first. Nero. Sorry, my cat. And I will drive. Well, I hope you're good in driving, Bane. Or Fruitbox. Because if you're seeing what if you're watching the stream, then you'll know what to expect in this part. All right, so now we gotta prepare a whole bunch more triggers. Okay, so this time, this will be bomb 10, rubble 8. I didn't watch it for the surprise. All right, good on you. Good on you. You're probably just hearing me then go all giggly about all of this. I will actually put a paper back on your head. Oh boy. Okay, let's push this forward. That is not what I wanted to copy. Actually, it is what I wanted to copy. I'll just delete what I copied here. Okay, so rubble there. Okay, we can delete the extra tunnel. So this is rubble 8, explosive 10. I'm gonna make sure the trigger is matching. Rubble 8, explosive 10. All right, another middle. Another trigger here. Well, now I can just copy all these rubble templates. It'll be nice. Another trigger there. So over here, it needs to be like this. So that should be rubble 9, bomb 11. Rubble 9, bomb 11. Okay, one more trigger here. Another thing we have to sort out is lighting. This is going to be at night, so we need to make sure that the place is well lit. This is going to be bomb 12, rubble 10. Let's do that's a right, so let's do a left. Would be this. So copy, paste, Ah, oh. And I forgot to copy the rubble. Great. Where are you? There you are. Copy. And where's the trigger? There you are. Paste. So I gotta line you up like that. Put you here. Yeah, that's good. Okay. One more should do the trick. We'll do another right. We'll do another right. So this is supposed to be Rubble 10, Bomb 12. So we'll put in Rubble 10, Bomb 12. That's already set. So this one should be Bomb 13 and Rubble 11. And that is a bot that I forgot to remove the message from. Need to figure that out. Actually, let's move you back a little bit. Yeah, okay. So we'll copy right again. Copy, paste, and put you right here. Go. And then one last that'll block an exit. Now, do we want to go left or right? We can go right this time. Yeah, we'll go right. So we'll put a trigger here. So this one should be Bomb 14 and 15. 14, 15 with Rubble 12. Okay. So we'll copy you. Actually, I can just copy this one over here. Perfect. Copy. And paste. So it's supposed to be on this side. We can rotate you around. Excuse me. Like that. Put you here. And then we just have to delete the excess tunnel rib. So that should block their way going left. That's Tunnel Bomb 15, 14 with Rubble 12. So I need to check it here. 15, 14, Rubble 12. Good. Now we need lights, because this is going to be at night. I don't know what's the best light we can use here. I feel like those I feel like the center street lamps would take up too much. I want the lights to be on the side. So we're gonna use the halogens. So halogens to the one side. Actually, yeah. I have an idea. There we go. We'll just put the lamps up to look like that, so it shines that entire area. Hopefully this works. It's a little weird. Let's line it up with one of the pillars. Make it stick out. Bring it up. Forward. Nah, that's good enough. Copy. Paste. Rotate by 180 degrees. I forgot to turn on snapping. 180. Bring you on this side. There we go. So now I just have to grab the lights. and bring them down. So we'll put a light every 70 meters. The people are gonna have to set their dynamic lights up if they want an advantage. And we'll do 75. Oh god. What happened? 75. There we go. And then we need to put another set here. This is gonna take a hot moment. But we're gonna test this. We're gonna test this. Okay, there we go. That's good enough. $75. $75. $75. I'm just doing rough. Who's gonna take their time to measure each and every distance between the lights? No one. That's who. Wow, these tunnels are long, huh? Oh. Oops. Okay, now we just need this side again. Now we can keep going. Last stretch. Last stretch forward. I hope these lights will work. If they don't work, I'm gonna be so sad that I put this much effort into them. And good enough. Alright. Let's test this out one more time. I'm not gonna waste my time putting a Strider. We're not even gonna look back to watch him. We're just gonna put on the chase music. Okay, we're here. Let's set it to night and hope for the best that the tunnel looks good. Oh my goodness, that is not that is not as good as I had hoped it would be. But let's see how it works, I guess. They're gonna have night vision, so let me just load my usual kit here. And then let's grab some night vision goggles. Let's assume they're using the sponsored one. Okay, let's pause the music. Let's pause the music. Oh, that's a little loud. Well, actually, this one is weird. Let's try. All right, that'll do. All right, we're being chased. Oh dear! Everyone get in the car. Go! Okay, we're driving. Explosion. Turn to the side. Keep going. Explosion. Turn to the side. Another explosion. Turn to the side. Whoa! Ow! Uh-oh, that's bad. Sorry for the scream. I didn't turn enough. Okay, let's take a left this time. Whoa! To the right. To the left. Hard left. Drip. Go, go. Middle. Go right. Woohoo! Oh my god. Turn left. Whoa. Right. Left. Right. Oh. Yeah. That's good. That's good. This is gonna be so fun. The lights don't work as well as I had hoped they would. So, alright, let's kill the music. Need to put a double left and right to catch them out. Oh, you're right. A double left and yeah, one on the left, one on the right. Yeah. So they'd have to go center. Oh, you're right. But first, it's finding a lamp because this doesn't look good for lighting. Add mines? No. We don't want them to lose their vehicle too bad. Oh, this is good lighting actually. I might use the street lamp instead and rotate it. But it's too small. We don't really have a lot of like large lights here we can use. Oh, but we can do this. Ah, what if I hide it? Okay, so that would hide it. I could put the lights up here. Oh, that looks good. I think that looks okay. They're not really gonna look up most of the time anyway. So double lamps placed on top. I mean, alternatively, hear me out. Alternatively, we could also just put down a light source, bring the range up to 1,000, make it, it's a little weird. Oh dear goodness. Yeah, we could do something like this. Kind of looks weird though. Yeah, it looks weird. Probably just gonna use the street lamps. The street lamps look nice. Alright. This is looking good, guys. This is looking good. Everyone's gonna have a good time. Or they're gonna crash into a pile of rubble and freak the hell out. You know, get freaking get raged. Phobos, I don't know if you're still here, but I would say whoever is not controlling the Strider, will have to keep an eye on players that if they die, they get put into spectator mode. Because it would be the end of the op now by this point anyways. So we would have to put spectator on them. Do we change the ending if they all die? Oh god, I did not think of that. I do not know, actually. Oh, I don't know how to fail-proof this sequence. I'd be surprised if everyone goes down, but good lord. They just get captured, so that's like what, the Nova Prospect ending, or route, I mean. Well, I guess we'd be prepared for that. So yeah, fair enough. Can we have a bad cop cameo? What do you mean a bad cop cameo? Entropy Zero. I've never played Entropy Zero, so I'm actually not sure how to put that in. I would like to play Entropy Zero. I heard it's one of the best mods out there at the moment. For Half-Life 2. Okay, so street lamps. We need street lamps. Also, best mods that may be Half-Life 3. Eh, it's more of like a spin-off story, but yeah, I get what you mean. Okay, so we're gonna put lights up here. We're gonna put them sideways. Then this time we'll do, yeah, we'll do 75 meters again. Thankfully, this one is easier to place. Alright, then we go here. And we go here. 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 Okay, then we go here. God, I hope these lights work. It's such a tedious task. I should probably test them like one by one, or like test them before putting them down across the whole tunnel, but ah well. I'm already here. And then one last here. All right, let's try this out and see if the lights work proper. I'm also gonna have to end the stream soon, but with 3 hours into this, a lot of progress, you know, keeps me productive. But this is good. Maybe I might do this more often. I'll add it to the series of things to do live. All right, here we go. I'm not even gonna change the music anymore. I'm just here to get the testing. We've gotten the fun out of the ambiance. Moment of truth. Oh, that looks good. That's perfect. That is perfectly lit. That is perfectly lit. I like that. All right, let's test this out. Let's test it with a truck this time. I don't even need night vision anymore. Okay, drive forward. Explosion, turn right. Oh my god. You'd have to be a really bad driver to get hit with these. Like, the truck isn't even that fast. Come on. Ooh. Ooh. What the? I was well away from that. God dang you, game. Turn, 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 turn. Yeah, the truck is just slow enough, too. Ooh. 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 Turn right. And there we go. The place is nice and lit. So this is the good light. Alright. Neat. It's just scarier on the faster cars. Okay. I think this is significant progress and a good time to wrap things up here for tonight. Because I could stream again very soon if I wanted to. But this is good. This is very good. Just have to do one more stretch and they're home free. Just one more stretch. Just one more. Maybe one turn, one straight line, and they are out. Just enough for the music to last. Alright, I'll wrap this up in like 4 minutes. Yeah. But thank you guys for hopping on. It's been a good time. It's been a chill time is what we're looking to. Just gonna keep this going straight. I will hopefully be able to do more of this quite often, and it'll encourage me to get the mission file done sooner than not. Now I just need a version of this tunnel. Let me copy this actually. I'm gonna copy that, put you here. But I need this route to open up on the other side as well. How do I do that? I'm not quite sure. There's not exactly... Thinking. I want to be able to go straight, but how do I make that? Because I can't just have it be lefts and rights all the time. Thinking. I could open you up a little bit like that. Excuse me. Maybe do something like this. Lift you up. Yeah, that's probably the best way to go about with this. There we go. Now I just have to cover this very awkwardly. like so. That is very awkward indeed, but not much I can do about that. Then we can continue the tunnel onwards. Like so. So we've got a left and a right that look all very weird. God, this is becoming a mess. That's covered. That's covered. I'm gonna cover this one. What weird architecture. What very strange architecture. So they'll be forced to go straight because we're gonna blow up the left and right. We want them to keep going straight, and then the exit could be out here. Actually, Phobos, if you're still here, maybe it's best that you play as the Strider that chases them down, and then just shoot around them. Don't shoot directly at them. Just shoot around them, scare the shit out of them while they dodge, and then follow them. I'll be the one to keep an eye out for those that die, and I'll be the one that also triggers other things, like maybe, or well, I also have the footage so I can watch them get chased down the entire place. That's gonna be fun. I am gluing myself to the front Vic just to sell the experience, or just to get their initial reaction. I just have to make sure that we give them actual fast vehicles and not any slow ones. Alright, we got the turn right here. That's good. Just gonna copy that. Put you down here. And this should be the way to freedom. No. To get the Striders to crouch, it's just the same as your normal crouch key. So X. It's just your normal crouch key. Yep, that's simple. If you want to but they do have a special hotkey button if you want to make sounds. So you can go to settings, controls, configure add-ons. Our benefactors and there. Any synth. I don't know what the default key is, so you're gonna have to experiment on your free time. So you can, make Strider noises while you're chasing them down. Really put the fear in their hearts, you know what I mean? I know you do, Phobos. I know. But tis life. Tis the life of Arma. Oh, I am way past the 4-minute mark. Damn, time flies when I'm stream. Well, time flies when I'm working on the mission file. Okay, this could be the way out. Let's add a little more to the tunnels. Some weird ass architecture. Okay, then we can hide terrain here. That's their opening. Out into the open desert. Nice little ramp area to ramp off of if they're going full speed, you know? Okay. So they ramp out of there and freedom! Then they go to the rebel base. Oh, I should have made them go out that side. Oh well. Oh shoot, yeah, I should have made them go left. Ah, well, screw it. What I can do is we can continue to funnel them by using these. There we go. Something like that, I guess. And then we can also city walls. Unlock those. Copy a whole bunch of you. Paste you here. There we go. How, when Striders stop? Good question. I could add a Zeus only trigger on the side that once everyone makes it through, I trigger it and it causes a collapse behind the tunnel, separating them from the Strider. I think that makes the most sense. I think that should be the hard stop. Yeah. Yep. That'll do. That'll do. There we go. So it's like they broke out of the walls. Yippee! And I can just edit this from here. Now, where this leads, I do not know. Could probably make like a large area of sorts. Maybe put a dam. Oh, maybe we could put a dam. The Mines of Moria. We could also like put a dam here. So make it look like this was a drained place, you know? Give the illusion that there's buildings off in the distance. Stuff like that. Basically just make a nice big open area. Let them enjoy the fresh air. Then it'll lead them basically to the rebel outposts far beyonder. You know the best part about this? We can make this place really look like a shipwreck. Black Mesa confirmed. Why is there a ship when where there's a dam? I do not know. Don't ask me. Factorio? When? We could plan a day for Factorio. I still need to wait on that, so we can save a date. We can make a date and announce it. Announce it. Now this has to tell a story though. Like sure there's like ships all over here. But like there's a dam, there's a ship. This exit is supposed to lead out through a mining tunnel exit. So how can we say that this outer place is like a mining site? Ah, I got an idea. See, what we do here is we add a pier. Trust the process. So we make like a pier here, like a road. It's gonna be a weird layout, but trust me. Trust the process. I'll handle decorations next time. Hello, Salt. I'll look at your message shortly. I'm just gonna wrap this up. Look at my Steam. Oh no. Oh no. Cue the Michael. Oh no. From Grand Theft Auto. Careful, don't let him drive off the map. No. I'm gonna put a barrier here. Trust the process, Phobos. Trust the process. Trust. Trust the process. There we go. Trust us with your map. Yes. I think they will be able to read where to go. There we go. Ta-da! Storytelling! The exit of the mine has its own alternate exit out here, which I will block. So they're gonna have to drive down into the drain, lake, ocean, whatever, I don't know. Coast or whatever. Hey! Ta-da! I'm this crane looks a little wonky. Maybe no crane. Maybe? Yeah. No crane. I'll let people interpret it from here. Behind the rocks? Maybe. So I don't need any other of these props. Well, I do need that. Behind? Like... here? Like that? Like that? Just to imply that there's like a facility back there or something? Yeah, I guess that looks nice. They come out here like, whoa, whoa. Then we'll just lure them back here. Gonna be a nice open area. Give them a nice little driving segment, you know? I'm gonna stop soon. I promise. Factorio DLC, yes or no? There's DLCs? I don't know. We'll see how expensive they are then. Probably just base game for now. Are we missing out on a lot with just base game? Ah, okay. We'll see then. I'll take a look after the stream. We can talk about it. I'm just finishing this last part off. I'll worry on decorations and the rest of scripting next time. And in here, this could be the end right here. The end could be right here. Make it look like a pier is here, like here. Here. So what we could do is a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and then a little bit of this. Ramp it down, bring them back up, basically. This is very much a good signifier that, hey, you should probably go up here. You know what? No, I don't trust them. What I'm gonna do, so we've got a pier there. Just gonna complete this here. Then we're gonna grab this pier. Put you here. And this is where they can index. They find a rebel outpost like here. We could give off the illusion that this goes out somewhere. Let's bring the rocks back here. Riverlight East. Alright, Vayplay, thank you for joining. I hope the stream was chill enough for you. If you decide to finish your cosplay, feel free to pop by the Unusualness Discord, link down below, and you can share it. You can share the progress. Because I am quite curious how that that White Knight cosplay of yours is gonna go, or Lime King monster. But alright, thank you for joining. Take it easy out there. Yeah, and welcome aboard. Thank you again for the follow. Have a good day or night. We could put a road there. Give off the impression that this place goes on for a while. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm gonna delete those. Move that an inch closer. There we go. Now it looks like a road. Then all I'd have to do is just put down fences here. Just to keep them from getting too close. Then I can work on an entrance at another time. And one more. One more here. One more here. Then we can get a gate. Maybe not that big of a gate. There we go. And there we go. And then this could be index. There we go. Ta-da! And to block it all off, just to make sure they don't keep going, which I'm sure they would if we don't give them any proper indication. What we can do is we can add a shipwreck here. Ship, potato chip. And we can make this an extra big ship. So we'll multiply it by 2. Actually, that's too big. We'll do 1.5, 1.5, and 1.5. It's like a canal. Alright, then we just block it here. Block. Block. And block. There we go. There. Nice and blocked. Then, of course, because I know these people, I'm going to put down an invisible wall. And there we go. Ta-da! And we'll make a turn here just to cut off the rest of the place visually. There we go. Now doesn't that look nice? And we can index here. I'll decorate the place a little more. So nice little drive through the wastes. There we go. They make it out. They make it out of the tunnel, drive down the waste, enjoy the moment of calm for them to relax. They have nowhere else to go, so they'll obviously have to keep going down here, and eventually, ta-da, we can add the lambda symbol there too. And that's it for today. Still got a lot more work to do. Gotta finalize the tunnels, other scripted events, other decorations, but I think this was pretty good. I've been streaming for 4 hours now. About an hour extra more than I expected to. But I'm having fun, and at least I'm being productive doing this. So, can't fault me. Okay. Lots of work. This is good. I'm gonna save that. Gonna double save that. And we're done for now. So, that about wraps it up. Whew. So, thank you guys for hopping along. It's been nice. I can chat a little bit after this is over, so don't worry. The only thing I have to say is, yeah. Thank you, I'm Chongkobo for the follow, and thank you, VayPlay06 for the follow. Glad to have you guys along. Hope you enjoy the rest of the ride from here on out. All right, but with that, I'm off for now. Thank you guys so much for chilling with me here while I work on the mission file. Vayplay, if you see this, thank you for the little chat about your cosplay. Hope it goes well. And yeah, I'll finish this next time on the next stream, whenever that'll be. So take it easy. Have a good one, everyone. We are a step closer to the to the operation this weekend. So until then, thank you again, everyone, for hopping along. Fruitbox, Diabolical, Phobos, Saltflat, Vayplay. I hope I'm not missing anyone. I think that's everyone. Yes, yes. Okay, good, good. All right. This is Unusual Burb signing off for tonight. Have a good one, everyone. Ba-doop. And buffer, buffer, buffer. I don't have an outro. I should probably prepare an outro next time. Wow.